Grand rising, everyone. I am Stardust Diamond. Thank you, Mother Earth, for being alive today. Thank you for the roof and food and clothes. Thank you, God and Jesus and those that helped me through times. Amen. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am smart. I am creative. I am confident. I am strong. I can adapt. I can grow my own garden. I can manifest a better Mother Earth. And I can treat others the way I want to be treated, so to be a peaceful Mother Earth. Amen. Thank you to all you beautiful souls. Send love, light, healing, and protections to all. I like to always thank you guys for joining my channel, for subscribing. Thank you for leaving beautiful messages. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the hearts. I always appreciate every single one. We are all on this journey together. This journey is of chakras, of our emotions. Always in our emotions, in our chakras. All the way up on our chakras. Each of this is us getting stronger. You know, us learning that these people who are negativity are around us. That if we just be strong and just don't react and don't do anything and just smile and move on. Because as my mentors, thank you, Infinite Waters, Real Smart Cat down the road, says, the more you react back, that's what karma you get. So if you don't react or you don't do anything, you're not going to get any of that negativity karma, right? And it's your choice to choose what you need to do in life. But for a prime example of this alchemist and ignoring these negativities, it's extremely hard and challenging for me. But it might be easier for other people or harder for other people, right? Everything is everywhere. We always learn and learn. We will learn different levels. We all learn different ways. We're all special. We're all smart. We're all unique, right? As in the prime example of being an alchemy, is I've been dealing with this gentleman out front a lot. Okay, we all know, or people who are new don't know. He drinks a lot, and he does his other stuff a lot. He is always angry. He's delusional because he makes these things in his head. Like, it feels like maybe one of those NPCs people, negative, right? Always down, right? And always angry, all right? And one day, I think it was last week. This is all happening last week. Is I come up the driveway, I go put my stuff in the recycle bin, and I come back, and prime example is part is our driveway here. There's his car, right? And he went around his car. Now our driveway is like right here. You can see where that shed thing is. That's our part of the driveway there. So he comes all the way around onto our driveway, slams his laundry basket down right in my face. Right in my face. I just smiled. I don't know. I just had this fake big huge grin on my face. It was all my nerves were just shooken up, right? And I just kept on walking back down on the driveway. You know, that's part of people not reacting. That's how I'm not reacting to them. You know, I've had enough of these negative people. It's just no use doing anything back to them. You know, they're just going to continue doing their stuff over and over. That's their program. They're not wanting to change, these people. They're a bunch of narcissists. Gaslighters. He's a gaslighter. He is a narcissist too. He gaslights. And then after that is when I've had enough. After what he did to me, after he goes, oh, here's Nala. We're going to be doing their video soon. Hi, Nala Bala. My babies. And see, that is shed there. That's his garbage pail now. Right? Probably do this plant here. That little part is his. From the shed line. I just don't want to go near his stuff. There. You guys are very smart. You can know. Alright, so we continue to, he came all the way around his shed to his, so he has to come on our driveway to get to his garbage pail. Was coming to get his garbage pail like usual, right? And then all of a sudden, like, because I was feeding the birds. I was feeling the bird feeder. It was at like 6 a.m. and I was like standing right here with my gate. Like, there's my porch gate. This is the walkway. I was standing here, and then he comes around. He's standing at the garbage pail, and I saw him come around. You know, I always got trust my intuition very, very much. So I went and grabbed my phone, and then I grabbed my loud noise thing. I have a loud noise thing. And he picked his phone up to push video, I think, video, or like video on it, or camera, I don't know which one, but I think it's video. And he puts it up, and he starts recording me right here. So I was like, that's enough. I was like, I've had enough. That is enough. That is crossing the line. Yada yada yada. So, you know, this whole program here, this Truman Show, how these tyrants are still thinking they're running the show, but they're not, because, you know, we're just gonna be getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and we're just gonna win the whole thing. We'll talk about that after. Like, justice will prevail. The law and that stuff is all broken. Us people need to fix this. Things that don't make sense shouldn't be on there. Alright, but we called the bylaw for the camera, because we have gone through over and over and over with the police, with the bylaw, with the police. Now the police don't want nothing to do with it, and the police for the camera that he puts up in his window and points down my driveway, so he knows when I'm going up and down. He's pointing it at the two windows too, of those two windows up there. From his window, he's always got his camera going right there. Always. He does this. He hasn't stopped doing this. I don't know how many years of this being. He just continuously doesn't stop. Like, he says he doesn't care. He's got nothing to lose, he says. Like, he's yelled in my face, called me names. Oh, he did call me names. Okay, yeah. He called me a hunchback. I got no hunchback, honey. Like, I got a lot of back problems. Like, you know, that's just overworking myself, doing cans and stuff until I find myself to find something else to do, because I really need to do that. It's getting like really hard, but yeah, we did. We called the police come. Like, rewind that, I talked to the bylaw lady. I asked her when I can count my cans. And I asked her, the beer cans, she said 8 o'clock a.m. is okay. So I'm like, okay. And then the police come, and I told them what it was about and why he got angry at me, because of the cans. But I counted them at 8. And I told him the bylaw said it was okay for that, because I asked her. And then, like, and I told them that I'm really tired of him continuously harassing me, continuously gaslighting me. And he's like, what did he say? You know, I don't like it when people are like, like, okay, I know you may say it a different way, but can you just let me talk? He's like, what does he say? I keep forgetting what he said. I'm calling it gaslighting. I forget. See, that's my problem. You know, my memory thing has always been like this since I was young. Like, I just race things and I forget things. And then it's frustrating learning over and over and doing stuff over all the time. But, you know, since the mentors keeps telling me to repeat. You know, all his drama, Obama. His drama, Obama. I'm tired of him. I just want him to leave me alone, stop bothering us. And then we're dealing with the camera in a separate situation, and then they have this ward person here that's going to go to the city and stuff if the bylaw said that they're still investigating. So, yeah. I just want him to completely stop bothering me because I am sick and tired. Now we got this lady that lives next door there. She is horrendous. Like, I don't sleep right. Like, I'm up and down. And then she throws her stuff like a fastball in her bin over and over. Her son was out here for like 5-10 minutes cursing and swearing and stuff about her. Like, that boy's going to need therapy from that lady. Like, she's just horrendous narcissist. Yeah, these flowers, I don't even know what kind they are. Yeah, I'm kind of chilly. Well, this is my raspberry bush. It's starting to bloom. But I think I'm gonna try. I don't know. I think I might grow morning glory soon. Yeah, I did, you guys. I put some stuff out. You know, I got some of my garden stuff. I found this stuff. I know it's missing that light on it, but you know, I always can find maybe another one or something somewhere. I got this too. I like finding stuff. I cleaned here. This corner is all nice and clean. I got rid of all the junk stuff and twigs. Yeah, my wine bottles. That's that squirrel house my brother gave me. Yeah, I did put some decorations. I don't know why that keeps turning. Now, I asked the son, I asked the partner, I asked him to help me move this patio swing from here. And they're like, another time. So I just had enough yesterday and I just did it myself. I dragged it and turned it, and I wanted it this way, facing this way. And then I got I'm gonna move the birdhouse probably right here right in front. I don't know. I want to get rid of that. I gotta get rid of that still. That fire pit thing, it's garbage. Look at that. There's a hole right through it. I got rid of all the wagons and the chairs and stuff. I gotta clean in that shed, clean at the side, and then I'm gonna start going through all the clothes and then get totes, and I'm gonna start getting everything clean and spotless, and I don't have to worry about anything. Oh yes, yeah, going on. I am so proud to all the beautiful souls that are constantly standing up and not giving up all around the world, okay? Because, you know, these country names are just an illusion. What we need to do, and what I always need to say, is we need to unite. Forget about what country you come from. Forget about religion where you come from. Okay, that's part of the matrix. Right? The matrix only wants us to stay on a down, low vibrations. They're constantly sending negative thought forms to us. Thoughts that are not ours. They just pop in there what? I didn't think about that. You know, no, I don't think about that. It's them. Right? They're constantly at us all through frequencies that makes us sick and vibrations. And they're putting more potent stuff in the foods and more spraying because they know it's the end of their times. Is thinking to Israel is a lot of these people are actually being arrested and stuff, but they put out clones of them. So we think it's them, but it's not. Right? That's just what they do. Right? They want us to stay in this illusional. They want us to go all digital and all AI and the face recognition and all the chips and all the stuff. No, we say no to all that. Like, we have a lot of beautiful souls that are out in their own vehicles and stuff, or are just going to places. Some worlds are saying what they're doing to the homeless people. They're like treating us like cows, like a herd of cows or sheep. They're not letting them have their tents and stuff anymore, right? They're not allowing all that stuff anymore. They're taking them all down. They're trying to put rocks and stuff and that and under bridges and stuff, and then they're trying to push them, and then they're gonna like cradle them into this little place. This is what this inorganic ones, these reptilians, these all kind of different beings that are, we have negatives and we have positives. We got the beautiful souls of the lights, thank you, that are helping us. But then we got these other gentlemen, people that just want us down. Like these people, we need to save our children. They got all these underground stuff. They're doing stuff to all these kids and all these animals. I do pray for peace on earth between humans and animals. That means we stop eating the animals. We have peace through souls instead of what they do. And then now they're just making these foods, fake foods. Like, why did people just not see what they're doing, or they just don't want to hear it? And they're always angry in their program, no matter what. Like, they're nice at first, and then they all of a sudden can be yelly and stuff at you, right? I don't like getting angry and loud and yelling, but I can yell really loud. Yeah, I can. My voice can go very high. I can hurt their ears. But, I just don't want to anymore. I just don't want to deal with these negative people. And I don't want these games anymore. All you beautiful souls, get a partner that loves you. Not these narcissists that try to control you. Like, you can't go out. Where are you been? What are you doing? Keep your head down. Blah, blah, blah. Don't listen to that negative. That's a red flag right away. That's like a bye-bye. Okay, there's a many thousand, million, billions of different people around the world that you can find that will love you. No need to focus on these negativity ones. All they want to do is manipulate. All they want to do is get what they want. And once they get it, they're back to acting like their negative self. They're manipulating, controlling, blaming the blame, all this, playing the victim. This is what narcissists do every day. And up in their egos, angry. It's like they can do something, but you can't do that. You can't do the same thing that they're doing, but they can do it themselves. They want control and stuff. They want to see everything, your phone, your stuff, but they don't allow you to see all your stuff, their stuff. Like, what's that? Like, this world of us, like, I see what's going on around the world. Like, it feels like it's like a book. It just, like I said before, everything happens over and over in each place. And they're doing it. They're doing it over and over and over to everywhere. Like, just an open book. And then you finally see more people wake up more. But then they're blind to certain things. Get a man that's going to treat you right. A man who's going to open the door. The man who's going to Love you for who you are and accept every flaw. Even though if you get mad and upset at each other, you make up, you talk it out. You don't yell angry at yourself. You don't complain about what they're doing or give them troubles for what they did or not. You help them out. You care. You listen. You care about their feelings like they care about your feelings. It works both ways. This is why we are trying to heal ourselves from all this child and getting older and teenagers and adults and all the stuff that we continue to go through from these negative people that we need to get through. And once we heal, we will find that one, because that one might be on the same stage of the healing. It's all about vibrations and frequencies. Everything is vibrations and frequencies. And I want to thank the beautiful souls that are constantly standing up for the pets, those beagles. They're allowing 1,500 of them out. We still have 500 to get out. We are not going to stop until every single beagle is out of that place that they're doing negative stuff to the dogs. Right, that's the stuff that we're seeing. We're seeing people in the UKs, Australia, Dublin, Ireland. I have seen in Scotland, Australia, and the States, and also Canada and Ottawa. I've seen the trucks. I've seen people protesting and standing up. The farmers standing up. The people standing up. Because what they're trying to do is make things skyrocket in money so much to make us poor. They want to what? Depopulate us. They realize that we are old souls, like empaths. Like we can read people, we don't need to talk to them. And it's just like this one gentleman here, like this guy. He's like, oh no, I'll make sure I give you the beer cans. And I'm like, oh okay, nice. It's nice to me. And then the second time, and I feel like he got kind of upset. And then the last time, he came out yelling at me. He's like, I'm not gonna put it out till later tonight because I don't want you hanging around. I'm like, I'm not really hanging around your house, I said. I told him, like, no, I'm not. And he's like yelling at me top of the lungs. So I'm like, yeah, messy shed. I gotta clean this shed out. I'm just running away from the negative neighbors over there. Where are they? Yeah, her son and her, she's shorter, so I don't need them listening to my conversation. I gotta clean this shed out. Now I totally forget what I was saying because of those people there. Yeah, my anxiety is pretty bad because, I've been dealing with a lot. Yeah, there she is. In the black. Oh, good. No, that lady drives me nuts. She listens to my conversations and stuff, and she's very negative and yelly and stuff. Oh, Infinite Waters helped my anxiety for a long time. Like, he's positive videos. He's helping people every day. It's always appreciated. Right? People need to care about people's feelings more. Like, that guy yelling at me like that made me very upset. When he yelled at me like that, I yelled at him, have a good day. And then I got really mad. And he turned his back to me, and I'm like, have a good day. And then I did swear at him. I did. I was mad. Right? And then I was like, tears. Like, I cried at everything, Like, I'm just a very emotional person. And I was like so upset. Because he yelled at me and I was angry. And I was like, I always will find it somewhere else. If these people are going to act like this is ridiculous. All I'm getting is beer cans out of your can. I'm there and gone. I'm not doing any harm. It's all these other negative stuff. Stop judging me. This is why I don't go on this video with my face. I was very thankful for this other gentleman. Right. He drives by me and he's like, I got some beer cans for you. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then I was like riding my bike and it was like way down the road. My legs were sore. I had enough riding the bike. And I got the beer cans and then he gave me change and I'm like, well, you don't have to give me the change. Like I'm a simple, just these little tiny gifts and stuff. Like I'll tell you what I've been looking at. Like I like little things, right? And I was crying and he's like, I have never met a guy like this. This guy's like, I don't like seeing women cry. He's like, don't cry. And then I hear his dog bark. It was a big wolf. I was like, woof. And then I was like, and then he called it a beagle. And I'm like, that's not a beagle. I don't see a big beagle. It's not a beagle. I've been raised around dogs. My mom always had dogs and cats. It's just, I am eventually going to get a dog. I really want to have a dog. I like 2 dogs. Yeah, my cats. My 3 cats. Oh, his dog, yes. He's like, do you want me to do it? He called, and then he said it's a pit bull. And I'm like, pit bull? Oh, let me see this dog. And he got the dog out, and it was so high energy. This dog, I seen it on the internet and stuff, and its bum was like moving like a mile a minute, wiggly. It was wiggling its whole body, and its bum was like boo, 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 boo. And then it kept on going around me. Yes, dogs like to sniff the behinds to say hello, which is gross to me because it kept on doing it to me. And I was like, stop. And then it tried kissing me like 5-6 times. It made my day, I just had that guy yell at me not too long ago and I was crying, and then I ran into that guy, and then that dog just made my day. I was patting it. The dog was named Miller. It was a pit bull. He was a very big boy, very muscle, big head. And he was brown, and he had all these cool little black dots all over the place. Like all over the place. No dots, like black, weird, like, like paintbrush. When you splash the paintbrush on something, it was like a little splash. It's a unique dog. Very high energy, very happy. His name was Miller. Yeah, see, the inorganic ones have it all wrong about breeds. It's not the dog. It's not the breed. It is the humans that are looking after the animal of how they are trained. They are like, also, as Ismail and Infant Waters would say, they are aliens too, cats and dogs. Right? Like, come on. They feel off whatever frequencies and bond they have, and how they're feeling is how you're feeling. Like, everything is like frequencies. I still have a hard time with a lot of people, because all their stuff and everything comes to me, and then I can feel their pains or aches or something in my body. I can feel what their pain is, and that and all, and I try my best, but that's how like my anxiety acts up, right? My anxiety acts up so much because I can't do anything about it, but I got to continue to stop, not react to these people. I continue to try to better ourselves and try. But they keep on doing the same things over and over. Oh yes, the beautiful leaves. I don't doubt this gentleman up front's going to continue with his shenanigans. Alright, the partner is trying to back up in the driveway, and he knows you guys see it, right? There's that side street there. That people stop there. And then he comes around and then he pulls up and he wants to back up in our driveway. This guy decided, while you're doing that, I'm going to try to go right behind you and go into the driveway. Like, no, you don't do that. Obviously, he knows that we're backing up. Have it all on video. I got this camera here. This is why I got a camera for the driveway. Because I'm tired of these negative people doing stuff. And I want to get one right up there so I can record her noises. Which now I know she's gone. I know. I was super nice to them. I say hi to people, like, how you doing and stuff. You know, and then people are like, as soon as they look at me, they're like, oh, you're like druggy or this or that. No. See, when I was a child, my dad died when I was 9. Right, there's 4 of us kids. So I didn't go to the dentist. And then when I reached the 17 years old, I still had those wisdom teeth that were pushing my bottom teeth. And then the partner had good benefits at a time where he was working at. I got them pulled out. And then I got bone deirritation, so that makes, because your teeth are bones, and then they're very like thin. Sorry, I've just been going through a lot and trying to be more positive and helpful. And people just assume because you're missing teeth and stuff that you're that. No. Because all these illnesses and stuff, I have a gut feeling that they're all because of these parasites. So what I'm going to try to do is look into detoxing. Because I posted up to detox metals and stuff out of your body. This natural nutrition lady that was on Instagram, I shared it and posted up, which you guys going to have to look for yourself about it. Because they took my channel. They said, oh no, you can't post that off now. You can't post anything up for a week. Because I expressed and was talking about how you can detox from all this stuff and metals and stuff and that they're at us. Just like they do. They try to erase and delete anything necessary and take down that's talking about truth, nutrition, natural food, and natural ways. Like, I know everybody's going through a lot. Like, I see how these police, these tyrants, do at people who are peacefully protesting all around you. They are vicious and violent. Don't tell me you're doing your job, okay? Don't tell me you're doing your job, because that is ridiculous. You have a choice. To all you police officers that are out in the field, you see these people who are peacefully protesting and just standing up for the rights and not doing anything wrong. You think about it before you go at them and before you pepper spray them and rubber bullets and attack them. What did they do to you? You're doing your job. That's not your job. We shouldn't be hurting our brothers and sisters. And no man or anybody, we should never be violent to each other. There's ways that we can do things better in this world and talk it out, but we know the negative's narrative. They already made up their mind of how they do things. This is why we are here and waking up to stop and save the children, stop and save all these stuff that is happening, and continue to stand up. And we're not backing down. We've had enough. Everybody's had enough with you spraying us and doing stuff to us. You know, we had enough sticking in this reality over and over. Like, some of us are just like, come on, like, when is this gonna end? You know, a lot of people are frustrated. You know, like, when is this all gonna happen? When are you all gonna come out, and then we're gonna have like flying cars and cars that run off water, and getting these machines that can produce air out of water, and free electricity, and all this stuff. You know, like, when are we gonna get all this stuff? When are we gonna stop being in this matrix and paying for all this stuff? You know, it's just time, I guess. Time is aggressing. The birds are singing. Oh. This is why I love birds. Birds are the frequencies that help you heal. All animals have a frequencies. Yes, you guys. I found this birdhouse and this new that little thin pole thing. Some lady threw it out. She didn't want it. That green thing is supposed to stop squirrels. No, I had it at the side here. I shouldn't have, because they hopped from the wooden fence into the top of that green. Yeah, I just kept it on its own right now. I might put it here instead. I'd rather listen to the birds. Trying to find the bird. I don't know where it's coming from. Somewhere in here. And then there's another bird. Yeah, just keep getting out, everybody. Hug the trees. Continue to be kind. Continue to be an alchemy between these negatives, okay? Just be strong. You don't need to react. You don't need to get revenge. We don't want to do that, because we want them to get their karma. Okay? And then continue to ground and walk around. If you don't meditate, just walk around on the ground in bare feet, okay? Do some couple of breath-ins. You know, like, I'm going to work on doing breath-ins before I say something when it comes to someone being negative. You know, like, everything's baby steps. Everything we just keep working on our journeys, right? Oh, yeah, the sun's coming home soon. Alright, I'm going to end this video. Have a most beautiful, blissful day or night wherever you are. Sprinkle some stardust, and bye for now.